Hello, namaste, welcome everyone. Happy Rosh Hashanah, Shana Tova. All right, let's begin our session. So sit comfortably, keep your back upright and straight, and hands in Gyan Mudra position, which is your index finger tip joined with your thumb tip. The rest of the fingers are straight, resting on your lap. And the chin is parallel to the ground. So you're not dropping your head or lifting your head right now. This is our Prarambhik Sthiti, start position. All right. So we are going to begin with a round of deep breath. So what does that mean? A deep in breath and an extended out breath. And as we do that, we are going to lift our arms up and bring our hands above our head. So let's begin. Take a deep breath in, inhale, lift your hands up, bring your hands over your head. And now continue to do your deep breathing. That means let your out breath be longer than your in breath. That is the yogic breathing. You will notice your elbows are bent. Slowly you can extend your elbows further, straightening your elbows. Feel that stretch on your back, your entire back. You can feel the stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly bring your hands down towards your heart center. Very good. And relax. Great job. So this is how we start our session. Now remember, during the entire session is to always listen to your body. Feel free to adjust and tweak the posture according to your body. And at no point should you experience pain. And you know your body best. So always listen to your body and stay in your comfort zone. You know, normally we say that stretch your zone of comfort in order to, to get better. But in yoga, that doesn't work. In yoga, what do? You stay in your zone of comfort. But because you're doing sustained regular practice over a period of time, you will notice that your body itself will begin to respond, and you will take it a notch further and then a notch further. So in fact, in Patanjali's Yoga Sutra, it says that Sthiram Sukham Asanam. 3 words. That whole sutra, that line is with just 3 words, and that is, during yoga, there should be stability, Sthiram. Sukham, there should be comfort. There should not be discomfort. And asana is posture. So during any posture, and you will never ever have any aches or pains when you do that. So with that, we are going to do our spinal twist. So put your right hand over your left knee. Now hold the left knee with your hand. Keep your spine straight. Put your right hand behind, and keeping your spine straight, we are going to slowly turn our upper body to the left. So that is a spinal twist. So breathe in. And as you breathe out, slowly turn at the waist. You're turning to the left. Feel that stretch on your lower back. And relax. Now put your left hand over your right knee. Hold your right knee. And now with your right hand, you're going to support your back. So you're going to put your right hand on the back, and your spine is upright and straight. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, slowly turn to the right. You're turning at the waist. Again, you can feel that stretch on your lower back, especially in the lumbar area. And relax. Oh boy, I feel already, I can feel improve. I feel better in my lower back, that is just me. But you know that it is working when you start feeling good when you're doing it. Very good. And now we are going to slowly get on our knees and our hands. So that is our four limbs. So let's do that. And we'll get on our knees and our hands. So here we are on the four limbs. Now your hands are right below your shoulder joint. You're not going to put your hands like this in the front or way back here. So it's right below the shoulder joint and the fingers are spread. Keeping your toes away from the body. And make sure your knees are also below your hip joint. Don't put your knee too close to the hand or way far from the hand, right below the hip joint. So once you have stabilized your body, we can do cat-cow posture. So breathe in, pull your belly in, rounding your back, dropping your head down, and breathe out. Drop your belly down and look straight ahead. You can feel the curvature of your back as you do that. So your chest is pushed forward. Let's do it one more time. Breathe in, round your back, drop your head down, hold your belly in, and breathe out. Look straight ahead. Now we will incorporate some stability and balancing posture. So putting all our body weight on both our hands and our left leg, we are going to lift our right leg at the level of the vertebral column and look straight ahead. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Bring your leg down, catch your breath, get ready to do the other side. Breathe in and lift your left leg, pointing your toes away from the body. And you're looking straight ahead. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax, bringing it down. And now slowly you're going to bring your hips down. And as you bring your hips down, you're going to slide your hands away from the body for that full body stretch called the Balasana, child pose. So your knees are separated. They're pointing outward. Your toes are touching each other. Your head is touching the yoga mat. You can feel the stretch on your back. Extend your arms further away from the body. You can feel the stretch, and you may feel a little bit of pressure on your belly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now slowly bring your hands back towards your body. And then put your toes away, separating your toes. So both your feet are away now. Toes are pointed back. You're standing on your knees now. Very good. And we'll do the half camel pose. It is called the Ardha Ushtra Asana. And you can feel very good for the lower back and your entire back actually, and very good for people who have thyroid problems. So hands at the waist. Now you can put it like this. Some people do it like this with the fingers in the front. Try to do with your fingers behind, because then you give better support to your back. All right, so your thumbs are pointing front, and then Once you have stabilized the body, you're going to slowly lean back. Again, you're leaning from the waist. And you're dropping your head back, turning back, and just do it at your comfort level. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Face front. So this is the half camel pose. And then if you want, you can also do the full camel, which is the Ushtrasana. So this is preparation for that. Again, you're doing it in stages. And if you're not comfortable doing that, you can just skip the full pose. You can just do the half one. So here what you're doing, you're going to be lifting your arms and then dropping them back and trying to hold your heels or your foot, the sole of your foot, and you're turning back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. And now you bring your hands down. You are ready. And now if you are up to it, you can try to do the Malasana. That is called Malasana. And this is where you're going to be, it's like a squatting position. You're squatting down on your feet. So you can start with this, putting your hand down, slowly bringing your hands towards your knees. And now your toes are curled in, right? Your toes are curled in. And you're going to very slowly lift your knees up. Keep bringing your hands towards your body. And if you're comfortable, you can slowly put your heels down and bring it all the way down. And bring your hands here in front. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. And then slowly we will stand up. And we'll be ready to do our standing postures. All right. So now, this is all part of the warm-up. So let's begin. Let's do our spot walking. We'll do our yogic jogging today. Spot walk. So in your own spots, just start doing spot walking. Just like marching. And then you can begin to swing your arms and allow your heels to touch your hips if you can. That is what you're making an attempt. Trying to take your heels towards your hip. So this is an extension, a notch further from that march. So march, march, march. Let your body charge. March and charge and relax. All right, shake it off, catch your breath. Wonderful. Now we are going to do with the palms at the waist. And you're going to hold it like this, your palms, and then bring your legs towards your hands. So again, you can start low, and then you can slowly raise the bar, and you can feel it on your hip joint. You can go further up. Very good. I can see you. Great job. I can't see your hands. That means they are way beyond your waist, probably near your shoulders. And relax. Very good. Next, we are going to do the standing squat. So hands at the waist, feet shoulder width apart, toes slightly pointing to the sides. And then you're going to bend your knees just very slightly. Just making sure that your knees are not protruding out and outside your toes, and keeping your spine straight. Try not to lean forward or lean back. Keep your body straight. Feel that pressure on your knees, on your thighs. You can feel that, hold it, and relax. Very good. So that was our standing squat. Next, you're going to bring more distance between your legs, and we will do the hands in the front and then from side to side. So bring both your arms to the front and then turn them to the right side. Now point your foot to the right and bend your right leg. Feel that stretch on your left leg. Your gaze is parallel to your hands. And feel the pressure on the right knee. You're bending it. Feel it on your thighs, your right thigh, your calf, and bring it to the center. Now we are going to turn to the other side. Breathe in and turn to the left. And now your hands are almost parallel to your left foot. You will bend your left knee and stretch your right leg. Now you will notice that your right heel sometimes is lifted up, and that's fine, but slowly try to bring your heel down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And in the front. Hands down, relax, shake it off, catch your breath. And now we'll do a side bend. It's like a lateral bend, very similar to triangle pose. So you're going to slide your right hand down your right leg, lifting your left arm up, and just very gently bending to the right. Feel the pressure on the right side where you're bending. Feel the stretch on the left side of your abdomen, and relax. Very good. Now we'll do the other side, sliding the left hand down the left leg, lifting the right arm over your head, turning to the left side. Feel the stretch on the right side of your abdomen. Feel the pressure on the left where you are bending, the left side of your abdomen. And relax. And this is how we massage those internal abdominal organs like pancreas, spleen, liver, gallbladder, and relax. Very good. And now, hands at the waist. Again, fingers behind, thumb is pointing in the front. Turn your right foot to the right and slowly turn your body to the right. So your torso, your upper torso is turned to the right. Your left foot is now slightly at an angle. It's not pointing straight all the way, right? It's slightly at an angle, about 45 degrees angle. And you can actually visualize an imaginary line going from your right heel straight to the middle of that left foot arch. All right, so here we are. Now take a deep breath in and bend your right knee and lift and slowly tilt your head back, dropping your head back. Feel the stretch now on the left leg. Feel the pressure on the right where you're bending, dropping your head back. But if you have cervical problems, you can just keep looking straight ahead. And relax. Face front. Now to the other side, same thing. To the other side. Turn your body facing left. Breathe in. And bend your left knee and gently tilt your head back and relax. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and face front. Wonderful. So we did some lateral bends and we did some side bends. So now we are going to do the forward bend and back bend. Now remember, that's just the rule of thumb. If you have severe back problems, do not do any forward bend. Don't even make an attempt, because what happens sometimes, we are making the forward bend and we don't realize it when you're bending forward. But then when you're trying to come back, that's when it can really hit you. So don't do forward bend with severe back problems. And if you have hernia, do not do any back bend. With that, let's begin. We're going to lift your hands up, breathe in, bending back, and breathe out. Bending forward, trying to reach the ground with your hands. So if your hands can reach the ground, good. If they don't reach the ground, that's good. Stay with your body's comfort level. In and out. Breathe in, breathe out. Last round. Breathe in, breathe out, and relax. Very good. So that was our forward bend and back bend. Now we'll do crisscross. This is very good for our left brain and right brain. This is like a brain gym exercise, okay? So you're going to lift your right arm up and then bring it down towards your left foot while your left hand is up. Then bring it up. So actually keep your both hands up in the center and then just do crisscross. So you're bending sideways. Breathe in, breathe out as you bend forward. So let's do it a few times. And if your hand doesn't reach your foot, that's okay. If it reaches your knee, just do it up to your knee. Whatever is comfortable and relax. So that was crisscross. Now we'll do the chest opening pose. So these are 12 steps. This is called yogic jogging. So it's not really jogging. It's like a warm up. We always do that, or we try to do some sort of a warm up always before getting into those postures. So this is the open arm one. Breathe in, hands up, and open your arms wide, pushing your chest forward, tilting your head back. Feel that stretch on your thoracic cavity, your chest cavity, and your lower back. And relax. Bring your hands to the front and drop them down. Very good. Next, bring your legs together. We are going to do the jumping jacks. So we start lowering back. So legs apart, hands at the shoulder level. Legs together, hands above your head together. Shoulder down. Shoulder up, shoulder down. Do it at your own pace. And then next round we will do just up and down. So do up and down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Last round, up, down. And now swing your arms side to side. Just letting go. It's like cook pasta. Your arms are like the spaghetti. And just letting go, relaxing your muscles. And relax. Very good. Now, we can do laughter yoga. We haven't done that in a while, so let's do that. Why not? So we are going to bend down and then throw our arms up and just have a hearty laugh from the bottom of our belly. And just without any regard for anything, anyone, just have a loud laughter. All right, let's begin. Bend down. Great job. Wonderful. So keep smiling through the whole session. Wonderful. And keep smiling through your whole life. Why not? All right. So we always say, every day is a brand new start. And, our heart is working. Our lungs are breathing. Our blood is circulating. And mind is thinking. Eyes are blinking. I mean, there's just wonders happening in our body. Without our knowledge, there's all this symphony of organs going on. So we are very thankful for that. And because we have all these wonderful mechanisms inside our body, we are wonderful beings. We are human beings, but we are also wonderful beings. So we feel wonderful. So that is just how we all are. So love yourself. All right. Now we're going to start with Tadasana. Full body stretch. It's called the palm tree pose. You're going to lift your arms up and feel that full stretch. Keep your body stable. Now lift your heels up. So you're standing on your tippy toes like a ballerina reaching for the stars. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Bring your hands down. Catch your breath. Hands at the waist. And bend your right leg so that your toes are on the ground. So your toes are turned. You can feel that your toes are curled and your heel is lifted up. Feel that stretch on the sole of your right foot. Feel it? Great. Now, slowly turn your toes inwards, away from the body. They're pointing towards the wall. This is a movement that we normally don't do for our toes. So here, just very gently, you can always hold the wall or you can hold some furniture, chair, sofa, whatever is near you. And you're bending your right leg and you're bending your toes away from the body and relax. Feels good. Happy right foot. Now let's make our left foot happy. Let's do the same thing. So bend your left leg. Feel that those toes curl. Feel the stretch on your left foot. Very good for problems related to plantar fasciitis. A lot of problems in our feet, bunions, plantar fasciitis, blisters, we have hammer toes, athlete's foot, gout. So stretch, feel that. Now turn your toes away from the body. Feel that? You're stimulating blood circulation, but at the same time, you're providing this range of motion for your joints and relax. Very good. All right. Now we do triangle pose, Trikonasana. We always do that. So the routine has been set up in a way so that it can address all the major systems of the body, whether it's nervous system, cardiovascular system, lymphatic system, the endocrine, the digestive system, circulatory system, respiratory. So there are some postures that target organs in each of those systems. So that is what we are doing. So triangle pose, very good for, of course, related to our back and abdominal organs, because you can feel when you're doing it, it massages those internal organs and it puts a little bit of pressure on those organs, and that's how it stimulates them and keeps them strong. So stretching your arms at the shoulder level, turn your right foot to the right, look on the right side, breathe in. And now we are going to slowly bend down to the right. Our target is to bring our right hand down towards our right ankle. But if your hand doesn't reach your ankle, while your left hand is pointing to the ceiling, you can bring it on your shin or your knee, wherever you are. Or you can even bend your knee and rest it there, whatever is comfortable. Stay there. So here we are. So let's stabilize the body. And you can tilt your neck to look at the ceiling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. And point your foot forward. And by looking at the ceiling, I just see a spider web. That is good. That's another benefit of these different postures. You get to look at around you in the house from all different angles. So I need to take care of that, along with taking care of our bodies. All right, let's do the same thing on the other side. Stretch your arms at the shoulder level. Turn your left foot to the left. Look on the left side. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, slowly bend down to reach your left ankle with your left hand. Right hand is pointing towards the ceiling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, catch your breath. And next, we have to do, always we do for our lymph nodes. But before we do, and for lymph nodes is the shoulder joints, where we have sometimes, the armpits, where you have these clusters of lymph nodes, which help with our immune system. They keep our immune system strong. So let's do this here. Raise your right arm and so you're lifting it diagonally, pointing towards the left corner. All right. Now bring your left hand, but point it downward towards the right side. So it's like a crisscross, except that one arm is up and the other arm is down. And relax. This addresses different group of muscles. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So now the left arm is going to go across, up, and the right hand is going to go down, across. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Shake it, catch your breath. Very good. And now we'll do the reverse prayer pose. So for that, you're going to stretch your arms again at the shoulder level. Slowly, you're going to turn your palms back towards the wall. So my palms are facing the wall, and now slowly going to drop them down, lower them. And first I'm going to try to reach the two elbows together. So this is the preparation phase, the preparation pose for the reverse prayer pose. So you stay there. Slowly you can inch your way towards the elbows. Now you can feel that stretch on your shoulder blades, your thoracic cavity, your chest is stretched. You can breathe in an uninterrupted manner. While we are doing this, we are going to incorporate balancing pose. So very important again, as we grow older, we tend to lose our balance or our stability. So you're going to put your right foot forward and lift your right heel up. All your body's weight is on the left leg. And your right foot toes, they are touching the ground just as support. And when you feel you're ready, you can even lift it up. So you're standing on one leg. But if you get wobbly, you can quickly put your toes down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Bring your leg back. Keep holding your hands behind you. Put your left foot forward. Lift your left heel up. Stabilize your body. And when you are ready, you can lift your leg up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. Now, very slowly and mindfully, let go of your grip and bring your hands down. And shake it. That's good. That's our modified reverse prayer pose, Paschim Namaskar. And once we keep doing this later, you'll be able to take both your hands behind and invert them and then inch your way up. But this is all again happening in stages. When you do this, you can get the same benefit for your body. I think that's all the standing postures. Let's sit down and do our light exercises called Sukshma Vyayam, which is for our joints. So put your hands behind. Keep your spine upright and straight. So this is how slowly we address all the major joints of the body, starting with our feet. Wiggle your toes, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Move them, feel them, and roll them around, stretch them. Very good, just the toes. Breathe in, point them towards the body, push the balls of your feet outward, away from the body, and breathe out, point your toes away from the body. And then again, point your toes towards the body, just the toes, and point them away from the body. And now point your feet, entire feet towards the body. And as you push those heels outward, you can feel that stretch on the underside of your legs, all those groups of muscles. They are so thankful because you're finally addressing them, activating them. That's what they need. This is the nourishment for our joints, is this range of mobility, range of action. So that's what we are doing here. And then point your feet away from the body. You can feel it in your ankle joint, one of the major joints of our foundation. So take good care of your feet, your ankle, and now slowly roll your foot around. And then do it in the opposite direction, counterclockwise, full circle, mindfully, and relax. Now bring some distance between your feet and turn your feet towards each other so that the toes are facing off. The big toe and the other toes, they're all looking at each other. They don't get to see each other very often, but here they get to actually see each other. And drop your feet. Now, Stretch your legs further apart with your right hand, reach for the left foot, come back with your left hand, reach for the right foot and come back. And I have to say come back because once I didn't say come back and someone was trying to do both the legs at the same time. I guess you can do that. Some of you can probably accomplish yogis and they can do that. But you're doing it one at a time. Very good. And relax. Now bring your legs together. And now very slowly we're going to bring your knees down. So we're going to bring our attention to our knees. So hands behind, you already took care of your feet, problems related to the feet. And now, feet have problems like gout, hammer toe, all of that. So you will now bring your attention to your knees and take care of your knees. So press the kneecaps down, feel the tightness in your knee joint. Now, knee joint is a hinged joint, unlike the hip joint, which is a ball and a socket joint. So press it and then release it. Let's do it one more time. Breathe in, hold the knees tightly. And relax. Shake it. Catch your breath. Very good. Now, the hip joint. So you're going to fold your right leg and lift it up and down. We'll do it 3 times. Up and down. And the last round, then roll it around. So you are addressing and targeting all the 3 major joints, your hip joint, your knee joint, and then we'll work on the ankle joint. Now do it in the opposite direction. Very good. Now hold the knee still and just roll the foot around. You can do it. Yes, very good. Do it in the opposite direction. And relax. Lay your leg down, shake it off, catch your breath. Let's do the other leg. Fold it, hold it, and lift it up and down. So you know the drill. And once you start doing it, then this all becomes part of your muscle memory. You can just continue doing it. You don't even need these yoga sessions because it has all become part of your muscle memory. Do it in the opposite direction. Then roll your foot around. We are just doing 3 rounds and 3 rounds clockwise, 3 rounds counterclockwise. If you're doing every day, that's good enough because every day you are doing this practice. It's sustained, regular practice, and you'll find that your joints have relaxed, they become strong and flexible. Let go. Very good. And now let's do Titli Asana, the butterfly pose. So the way you do that, you will fold both your legs, bringing the soles of your feet together, keeping your spine straight, interlocking your fingers, put them under your toes, and flap your knees up and down. Very gently. So 12 years ago when we started, so our knees were up here, and this is how we were doing it. Slowly with practice, we don't even realize when it happens, and then slowly that your knees are all the way down. It's all just a matter of practice. That's all. The body is very friendly and it definitely responds to attention. When we pay a little attention to different parts of the body, different limbs of the body, just relax. So taking good care of your legs. So all your leg problems will not, they won't come near you. Why? Because you're taking attention to provide them nourishment every day. Your muscles, your tissues, your joints. So swelling, sprain, cramps, numbness, varicose veins issues, thrombosis, inflammation of muscles, joint pain, bunions, all those problems. You're addressing it so that you're keeping them at a distance and relax. Wonderful. So now we're going to bring our attention to our arms. So we took good care of our legs. Let's bring our attention to our arms. So stretch your arms in front of you. Feel that stretch. Spread your fingers wide like a starfish. And then close them. With the thumb inside, make a fist. Open like a starfish and close. Then lift your hands up and straight and down. Straight. This is flexion, extension, hyperextension when we do this. Then alternately move them. Then make a fist and roll them around. Then do it in the opposite direction. Then your fists are facing down. Now lift them up, straight, down, straight, up, straight. Then let them face each other. Turn them sideways and in and out. In. So this is with the fists. In and out. Then open your hands and fold. Open and fold. Last round. Open and fold. Do it sideways. Open, fold. Very good. Open and fold. Drop your elbows down and roll them around. Breathe in as the elbows go back and breathe out to front. In, out. Now let's do reverse direction. Breathe in and out. In and out. And relax. Good. The limbs are happy. You know, this is our staff, serving staff, right? It serves us, the legs and the arms. So it takes care of problems related to sprains and dislocations, frozen shoulder. Another one for frozen shoulder or pinched nerve you can do is just rolling your shoulders around. Rotator cuff problem, tendonitis, osteoarthritis, all of that. You're keeping it away by just doing this few exercises, but addressing all the major limbs and all the major organs of the body. Do it in the opposite direction. Remember, for every action, we have a counter action, and relax. So just a few minutes. This can become our RX, our prescription. Every day, we take out a few minutes and we do it. It really doesn't take more than 5 to 7 minutes, especially the light exercises. You can do it in less than 5 minutes. All the joints are taken care of, and then you're ready for the day and just go out and enjoy the day. Wonderful. Now we'll do the big joint is our neck joint. So for the neck joint, we do Brahma Mudra, very important. So you keep your spine upright and straight, chin parallel to your ground, parallel to the ground, eyes closed, hands in Gyan Mudra position with the index finger joined with the thumb. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, slowly drop your chin down, resting on the sternum. Feel the stretch on the back of your neck. Slowly lift your chin up and gently drop your head back and feel the stretch on the front part of the neck. And this is how you take care of thyroid problems. You're stimulating vagus nerve, one of the most critical nerve from the brain to the rest of the body, and relax. Face front. Tilt your head to the right. Feel the stretch on the left side of the neck. And bring your head to the center and then gently drop it to the other side and feel the stretch on the right side of the neck. And bring your head to the center. Slowly turn your head to the right, looking over your right shoulder. And face front. Do it the other way. And relax. And now going to drop your chin down and slowly roll your head around, very slowly and mindfully. You're going to do 2 rounds clockwise, but at no point should you experience pain. And if you feel it's hurting, you need to stop or you need to cut back. Very relaxing. Great, we're already done. We have done so much already and you didn't even realize when you're doing it. You've done forward bend, you did back bend, you did lateral bend, you did spinal twist, you did extension, flexion, hyperextension, rotation of your joints, your feet, your hands, along with we will be doing along with balancing pose. That's what we did also while standing. Now we need to do some supine position and prone position, and of course we'll do our yogic breathing and our progressive full body relaxation called Yoga Nidra. So all of that. Very good. It just sounds like a lot, but when you're doing it, it's just in a flow. You don't even realize. You just. In fact, the other day I was in this morning, not today, but yesterday morning, I noticed that my body was like just doing some postures. I wasn't thinking of what I'm doing or what I'm about to do. It was like my mind is following my body. I'm like the body is just doing it. That is muscle memory. Just doing some postures. All right. So now we're going to just lie down and do the supine position postures, and these are geared for our digestive system because these affect all our abdominal organs. So it is basically taking care of our abdominal organs like kidney, liver, gallbladder, pancreas, spleen, stomach, intestines, and it addresses all those problems like indigestion and flatulence, acid reflux, or gastric issues, constipation, GERD, which is acid reflux kind of a problem, or problems related with gallstones. So you're going to just lie down on your back. And this is our start position, base position, Prarambhik Sthiti. So after each asana, we come back to this position. So your feet are together, toes pointing to up, and both your arms are alongside the body with the palms facing down. Very good. Let's start with the knee chest pose called Pavan Muktasana. Very good. Again, very powerful pose. Fold both your legs, bringing your heels close to your hips. Then lift your legs and wrap your arms tightly around your legs. Hold them tightly against your belly. Press it against the body. And then if you don't have any back problem or neck problem, you can lift your head towards your knees. So you're all curled up. You can feel the pressure on your belly when you do this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Very good. Come back to start position. Get ready to do the next pose. That is called the bicycle pose. So you're going to slide your hands under your hips and then slowly lift your legs and pretend you're riding an imaginary bicycle. So you are pedaling the wheels, your pedals. Just do it slowly and mindfully. Don't do a jerky movement. There's no jerky movement in yoga. Then do it in the opposite direction. Slowly and mindfully. We are not in a rush to ride it rapidly. Take your time and relax. Bring your legs down. Keep your hands under your hips. Catch your breath. And we'll get ready to do the leg rotation. It is called Pad Vrittakar Asana. Leg rotation. So what are we going to do here? You're going to lift your legs up perpendicular to the body. And if you're not comfortable with both legs, you can do one leg at a time. And then you're going to roll it around, like drawing a circle in the air with both your legs. Feel it. We'll do 3 rounds clockwise and 3 rounds counterclockwise. Let's do the opposite direction. And when you finish, bring your legs down and relax. That's why it is recommended you never do yoga on a heavy belly or heavy stomach, because there needs to be a gap of 3 hours between a meal and your yoga practice. And that's provided you can feel, how much pressure you're putting on your different organs and different parts of the body. All right, relax, catch your breath. Next, we'll do the Markatasana. Spread your arms at the shoulder level, both your arms, and your palms are facing up. And then we'll do a modified version. So you're going to first fold your left leg, and then slightly you're going to turn your right hip to the right side, and you're going to cross this left leg over your right leg, and then dropping it down, and you will notice your left arm is lifted up. And as you drop it down, you will notice now slowly you can bring your left arm down, and then your knee will go up. And if you try to bring your knee down, you will notice your left shoulder goes up. So keep your shoulder on the ground and slowly you're just trying to bring your left knee towards the ground. It doesn't go all the way. For some of you, it may go if you have been doing it for a long time. But what happens is when you're doing it, you can feel the stretch now extending from your thoracic area of the back towards the lumbar, towards the tailbone, and relax. Uncross your leg and straighten your legs. Keep your arms spread. We'll do the opposite side also. So you're going to now fold your right leg. Your left leg is straight, folding your right leg. You're going to slowly turn to the left side with your left hip and then cross this right leg over your left leg and keeping the shoulders on the ground. You are attempting for your right knee to reach the ground. And you can slowly turn your head to the opposite side away from the right knee. So head is turned towards the right side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Uncross your leg. Come back to start position. Catch your breath. So we need to now do inversion. We haven't done inversion in our routine yet. Now for inversion, if you have heart problems or cardiovascular major issues, then you can skip it and just keep lying down in the base position. But if you don't have those issues, you can do this. So you're going to fold your legs. This is called Setu Bandhasan, bridge pose, bringing your heels close to your hips. Pressing the mat with both your hands and your elbows down, your shoulders are pressing down. You're going to lift your hips up. So pelvic floor is lifted up, forming a bridge. Your feet are on the ground. Your head, neck, shoulders on the ground. Pull your hips in tightly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Bring your hips down and relax. We are finished with the supine position postures. We are going to slowly turn sideways and then we will roll over on our belly and we are going to then do the prone position. And for prone position, all the asanas that we do, so those are geared, all of them are geared to keep our spine healthy, our vertebral column healthy, basically to keep all those back problems away from us. So what are those back problems? You know, whether it's sciatic, osteoporosis, scoliosis, muscular strain, whiplash, some kind of a compression, or herniated disc, or spondylosis, any of it. We don't want any of those problems. So we do this so that you can have a healthy back. So you're lying down on your belly. Again, people with cardiovascular issues, if they find it's uncomfortable, they can skip this part. And so here the start position is that your forehead is resting on the mat. Both your hands are next to your ears with the fingers spread like a starfish for better support and better grip. Both your feet are together, toes pointing away, and this is our base position. So bring some distance between your legs, about the width of the yoga mat. Pressing the hands down, you're going to lift your upper body and then bring your knees, your elbows together and make a sideways cup with your hands. Rest your chin on your hands. And now we are ready to do Makarasana, crocodile pose, bringing your feet towards your hips alternately, moving your legs, bringing those feet towards the respective hip. And then you can do with both legs together towards the hips. And relax. So you can feel the pressure now on your vertebral column. So it's extending down from the cervical, down to thoracic, down towards the lumbar, towards the tailbone. So here you are, come back to start position. And now you get ready to do Cobra Asana, Bhujangasana. So again, bring some distance between your legs and pressing the hands down. Lift your upper body, your head, neck, shoulders up to your belly button. Look straight ahead. Now you can feel that stretch extending further down. See how segment by segment we address different vertebrae and the intervertebral discs. So it's all different segments, different parts of our back. And then again, if you don't have cervical problems, you can tilt your head back to look up towards the ceiling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Maybe you notice some more spider web somewhere on the ceiling. All right, relax, come back to start position, catch your breath, and now we will lift our spine from the bottom end. So we do top down and then we do bottom up. So bottom is basically from the tail end, we're going to be lifting our lower part of the body. So as you're in the start position, take both your hands and put them under your respective thighs. And we will lift both legs up, but you can lift one leg up if you're more comfortable. So you're going to lift your legs from the pelvic joint, not from the knee joint, from the pelvic joint, about 7 to 10 inches away from the ground. If you want, you can lift your head up. So your body is hinged on your belly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. And remove your hands from underneath and just turn to your left side and then just cross your one leg over your other and just sit. You're going to just lie down in this position. This is very relaxing position. And for total relaxation, this is recommended because it helps to kick in relaxation response. Your body's personal ability to encourage, basically, to release hormones and chemicals in your body, which are body-friendly hormones. And so they give a signal to the brain for relaxation. And that then makes all your internal organs relaxed. And when you're ready, you can sit up. Great. So we are finished with all the asanas. We will now bring our attention to pranayama. So pranayama is again the breath work. So no yoga routine is complete without pranayama and without the meditation part, relaxation of the entire body and mind. So here in pranayama, keep your spine upright and straight. And your chin is now parallel again to the ground. Eyes are closed and just do deep breathing. So extended in breath and an extended out breath. Do it at your own pace. We're not holding our breath here at any point, which is a different pranayama, which is called bandhas. We're not doing the bandhas right now. We're simply doing the deep breathing, the in breath and the out breath. Very good. There are tremendous benefits of deep breathing. It improves the blood flow. It improves immunity because it also helps in detoxifying the body with all the elements not needed by the body. All the toxins are released when we continue to do our out breath longer than our in breath. So that's how it keeps the infections away. And when the body is relaxed, the mind is relaxed, then it releases body-friendly hormone called endorphin. That is body's natural painkiller. That is why you notice that aches and pains, they begin to disappear when you begin to do your yoga practice. It helps in lowering anxiety. And if some of us have a tendency to be stressful or have too much stress going on in our lives, then what happens as a result of that? That increases the level of cortisol in the bloodstream in our body. And if it remains in our body for long periods of time, then that becomes a chronic, that can become a future chronic ailment. Because that is like a breeding ground for future ailments. So when you are relaxed now, you're doing this deep breathing, so you are actually counteracting the effect of cortisol in the body. And more body-friendly hormones are being released in the body. And now you will notice that you're no longer doing that shallow breathing like you were probably doing when you came on this yoga mat to start the session. But even otherwise, during the day, when we hear some, we are constantly watching news or seeing emails or some disturbing news happening in some other country. So what happens is that it can affect the state of our mind, and that affects our breath. And then you will notice that you have rapid breathing or erratic breathing or shallow breathing, as opposed to what we are doing now, which is deep breathing, regular breathing, slow breathing. Relax. Now we will do Bhramari Pranayam. Again, very relaxing. And Bhramari Pranayam helps with our sleep pattern. So you can have a better sleep. And it also helps the people who have a snoring issue. So here we are going to take both our hands and put our index finger on our forehead, gently close the eyelids, put the middle finger over your eyelids very gently, don't put a lot of pressure. Then put your ring fingers above your upper lip and your little finger below your lower lip. Then point your thumbs towards your ears. And you can push the tragus, that little protrusion you have near your ear, you can push that to close your ears, or you can just plug your ears with your thumbs. So what are we going to do? We're going to take a deep breath in and then make a nasal humming sound like that of a bumblebee. We'll do it one time. So let's go ahead, take a deep breath in. And relax. Very relaxing. Now lie down and we will do our Yoga Nidra. Full body relaxation, very important. You always do that. Even though the entire session itself is very relaxed, this we do where it's like a purposeful relaxation. So you're going to actually take your attention to different parts of the body. And then through contracting and expanding those parts, those group of muscles in those parts, you are actually paying attention to every part of the body so that no part of the body is left out and the entire body feels totally relaxed. So here, this is like going to Bahamas right now. This is our Bahamas mat. So you're going to just lie down. Let there be distance between both your legs and drop your feet down. And let there be distance between your arms and your body. And let your hands be facing up in receiving mode. Now take your attention to your feet. Bring your attention to your toes. Wiggle your toes. Wiggle, wiggle, move them. Feel their presence. And then curl them in. And then push the ball of your feet outward and pointing your toes away. Feel that stretch in your feet and relax. Let go. Bring attention to the kneecaps. Press the kneecaps down. Feel the tightness in your thighs, your legs. Hold it tight, keep pressing it down, press those knee gaps down and relax. Let go, shake it off. Hold your hips in, feel the tightness in your pelvic floor. You're holding those glutes tightly and relax. Now arch your back slightly off the mat and then drop your back down and hold your belly in as if you're waiting to exhale. And let go. Clench your hands into tight yogic fist. Press the hands down and press your elbows down. Feel the tightness in both your arms as you're pressing your fists down. And relax. Open your hands. Take your shoulders towards your ears and then drop them down. Turn your head side to side, just letting go of any tension, any stress, any stiffness, and relax. Scrunch your facial muscles, pull them all in towards the center of the face. And relax. Raise your eyebrows towards your hairline. And let go. Open your mouth wide, drop your lower jaw down. And relax. And now stretch your lips from side to side, bringing a smile. And now you're totally relaxed. You can slowly turn to your left side and just stay there. Feel that lightness. You may not feel the heaviness of your body. You may feel like you're just floating in the air. No tension, no stress, no stiffness. Total relaxation. The restoration work of the body is when we are totally relaxed, when we are sleeping. And when you are ready, you can sit up. And we are ready to do stay with this sense of relaxation that you're feeling right now. And you will notice that you feel more connected with yourself. The noise in the head has subsided. There's more presence, more stillness. You might notice some light sensation in your body, itching, twitching, some pressure, or a little bit of some gentle pain or ache. But those are all sensations. They come and go. And just like the sensations come and go, breath comes and goes. Even in the deep sleep, the breath continues by itself. And just like the other internal organs in the body, continue to work. However, sometimes we can disturb this peaceful work of the internal organs through unnecessary stress or some other elements that are happening around in our environment that can trigger the stress pattern in our body. And then that can affect the levels of hormones, the respiratory rate, the heart rate, the blood pressure. In order to press the reset button, All we have to do is just bring our attention to our breath. Notice the breath. Is it erratic? Is it shallow? Is it rapid? Is it slow? Because what happens as soon as we bring our attention to our breath, it disengages the chain of thoughts that was going on in our head, the rhetoric. Sometimes that rhetoric is the same day after day, month after month, year after year. And that rhetoric, most of the time, belongs to the land of the past, the burial ground of the past. Especially when it is disturbing. Or sometimes the rhetoric is from the land of speculation, the land of fantasy, the land of imagination, the land of future. Again, which has no reality. Anytime we notice ourselves, going in a direction, the mental noise is going in a direction in which we don't want it to go. Always remember, we are prior to our thoughts. Because we can witness them, we can see them. And these thoughts come and go. But sometimes they tend to stay. They are like those squatters. They just stay. They don't want to go. All you have to do again, bring your attention to your breath. Because as soon as you take your attention away from that, you're no longer nourishing it. You're not avoiding your thoughts. Let the thoughts come and go as they please, but you remain anchored in yourself. And with practice, more and more stillness will begin to stay inside you. You'll feel that peace. You'll feel that harmony inside. Just like all the organs in our body, they are working in harmony. They are playing this beautiful orchestra inside. Multiple organs doing their own work. Why do we need to disturb the symphony that's being played by this orchestra, this wonderful, marvelous piece we call this human body? So you'll begin to find yourself more in peace with practice. Just bring your attention to your breath. Notice your breath in and out. Just like the breath, the thoughts come and go. Feelings come and go, emotions come and go. But you are here prior to all of that. And that is this limitless presence, awareness, which is always there. That's our North Star, always here, anchored. Stay anchored in that peace. With Rosh Hashanah, there's new beginning, new year. May there be peace all around and may there be peace within. Bring your hands together, rub your hands, feel the warmth in your hands. Put them over your face and gently do facial massage all over the scalp of your head. And till next time, eat wisely, move smart, breathe deep, sleep well, relax, meditate, stay healthy, stay safe. See you next Sunday.
Thank you. Hope you feel better.
Thank you. All right, today Ravi's not here, so I have to figure out how to stop recording. Okay.